Hello, here is your 15-minute core workout, around 15 minutes. This workout, we've got a mini band. This is optional, you can do this without, and we're going to be working through 6 exercises twice through for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So let's just start with the mini band on our thighs. This workout is postnatal friendly as well, so please just take it at your own pace. We're just going to start waking up the core. So you just want to inhale, lying on your backs, feet like you're going into a bridge. Exhale, bring the core in towards the floor as you roll the pelvis towards you and up into your bridge. Soften through the ribs. Just pause at the top for a second and then roll back down, keeping the pelvis tucked, and then we're going to send the pelvis away. So we're going to rock it forwards. Inhale, exhale to rock back and all the way up. Inhaling at the top to pause. Exhale to roll back down through the spine and rock it back forwards. I'm just going to do this again, rolling forwards all the way. I'm going to turn my timer down because it seems to want to deafen me. That's it. And roll all the way back down. And rock the pelvis forwards. We're going to continue like this. Let's just do 2 more, rolling back all the way, tuck the pelvis under, coming up, and then rolling all the way back down, rocking the pelvis forward. And just come back to center. So I want you to find a position where you're neither drawing the pelvis back, so that imprint, or forward. So there's like a nice little middle ground. And we're going to start in that position there. Now I've turned it down so much I can't hear it. So take a breath there. There we go. So keeping the pelvis exactly the same, you're going to draw the right knee up into your chest with the bottom of the foot parallel to the ground, and then the left leg. And then we're going to bring the right leg down and then the left leg down. So we're just working here, one leg at a time, trying to keep the pelvis completely still, alternating your starting legs, using your core to draw the legs up and down and keep it nice and stable. You might want to put your hands on your pelvis, just to control that movement. And last one, down and down. Okay, resting there, let everything relax. And we're going to move on to our next move. So bring both feet up to the top. This time we're going to tap the toes down. So keeping that pelvis nice and neutral again, we're going to tap one toe towards the ground and bring it back. So you can inhale to go down and exhale to come up. Keep the ribs nice and soft. Keep looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down. So this might be too much going all the way to the floor. If it is, just think of sending the leg a little bit away from you and bringing it back, because this is a lot of load for the legs. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Keep that connection with the core. Inhale, exhale, and then bring both feet down one at a time. Just release that tension on the legs for a second. We're now going to go into some bridge. So we're going to bridge up and then bring one knee out to the side and then bring it back. So core is also glutes, so that's where we're working, and that lower back. So let's send the hips straight up. We're going to roll the right knee out, so opening, pushing against the band, bring it back. Left knee out, bring it back. We're going to try to stay up for as long as possible. If you have to go down between the exercises, please do. But trying to stay up and nice and level. Inhaling one side, exhale, come back. Keep the tuck of the pelvis under. Think of that imprint that you did at the beginning. We're keeping those glutes engaged. Just rocking from one side to the other. Send those thighs forward and slowly lower down. We're going to bring the band to the arches now and add some tension on the band. So we're just going to straighten the legs out. one at a time. So find that nice neutral, and then you're going to straighten the right leg out, pushing against the band, resist the other side and bring it back. So just inhale out, exhale back. If this is enough, carry on here. Otherwise, you're going to bring both hands up, and as you straighten one leg out, you're going to bring the hands up overhead and bring it back. So you can inhale to push, exhale, come back. So it's like a little double leg dead bug. Double leg, double arm dead bug. Inhale to reach, exhale to come back. Inhale to reach, exhale to come back. Keeping that neutral, not bringing that leg down so far that it's getting into your lower back. And rest there. Good. We're going to take the band back onto the thighs and just come into a little side plank. So bring the bottom knee in line with bring both knees in line with the body, and that top leg is just going to straighten out. We're going to lift and lower the leg if available. So let's come up into our side plank, so hips nice and high. This could be enough for you. If you want a bit more, it's going to lift that top leg and lower it down. So lift and lower. I'm holding onto my core, you can see, just to make sure it's nice and engaged. You can have the hand on the hip to make sure you're not floating back. Remember, this is strength, so I want slow and steady movements. Keep pushing the hips forwards. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Almost there, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and come down. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. So we get to do both sides twice. So getting into that position, my shoulders underneath my elbows underneath my wrists, my knees in line with my body, and think of your hips being stacked one on top of each other. In 3 seconds, we're going to bridge up, plank up. So let's go up here. So this could be enough where you're holding the plank. Think of bumping that hip up to the ceiling. Core's nice and engaged, everything's nice and strong. If you want more, you're just going to lift that leg, lower it down. So let's exhale to lift, inhale to lower. 15 more seconds, lift, lower with control. Now, I might get the order of these exercises wrong, but we are going to do them all again. Lift, lower. 2, 1, and down. Now, this is your opportunity to maybe grab a heavier band if you want a bit more challenge, or get rid of the band if you want a little less challenge. We're going to start with that double knee. We're going to do a double knee fold. So, coming onto our backs, okay, nice neutral pelvis. We're going to bring one knee up, followed by the other. Then it's going to come down, all the way down and down, alternating sides. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Down, down. Simple way to make this more difficult is just to bring the legs a bit further away from the body, so they're a bit heavier. Down, they've got a bit further to travel, a little bit more tension on that core. But work in your range. If you're doing this and you're wobbling, I want you to either increase your engagement with your core or reduce that range back to the start. Very nice. Bringing the feet a bit closer. Okay, we've got those toe taps now. I believe we did some toe taps. If we didn't, we're doing some toe taps. So bring both feet up and find that nice neutral. So we're going to be sending the thigh away, tapping the toe towards the floor, and then we're going to bring it back. So inhale down, exhale, bring it back. Inhale down, exhale back. Slow and steady. Again, it's sort of like your double knee fold. You're just mobilizing those hips, so it's quite a lot for the old hip flexors. So test your range. Maybe you don't go all the way down. Maybe you remove the band. Keep that connection, keep that breath, focus on the stable pelvis. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Almost there. And hug the knees in the chest, into the chest for a second. We've got that bridge coming up. So if you came down in between and that was fine for you first round, cool. If you want to amp it up, you can stay up in your bridge the whole time. So let's bridge up together. Let's go all the way up into our bridge, melt the ribs down, send the hips away. We're just going to open one leg to the side and bring it back. Just inhale to open, exhale to draw it back in. You can almost feel your lower core working to pull that leg, that thigh in. And you're just thinking, don't worry about being super high in your bridge. I just want you to be more focused on keeping your pelvis tucked under and your hips nice and level. So you want to keep the side bones, your hip bones, as stable and level as possible as you open that band from side to side. And down we go. So grab that band. I'm going to place it onto the arches of your feet. So little rest. Bring both feet up like you did for your toe taps, but this time my feet are flexed to keep the band on. Arms are up if we're going in the full move. We're going to straighten one leg out and bring it back. Push that band. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. If you want more, you can try both legs out and bring it back. Of course, we're not getting stretch on the band anymore, which is completely fine. Inhale, back. Otherwise, I'm going to stick with my little bird dog, dead bug situation, because I like the sensation of that control of that band back and forth, that resistance. Forward, very nice. Hug the knees into the chest for a second. We're just going to take that band and place it on our thighs, and we're going to go onto those side plank, either modified side plank hold or the leg lift. So last couple moves. My band has got a mind of its own at the moment. So it's set up into that lift. So legs out, we'll lift and lower. Lifting and lower. Now this might be too much, it's quite a challenging exercise. So just hold that plank. Side work is always challenging. All work is challenging. All workouts are challenging, should I say. But keep thinking of the bottom hip, pushing it up to the sky. 10 more seconds. We're almost done with the workout. Stay with it, you're doing amazing. Almost there. Remember your options, you can always just hold. Got 5 more seconds. Last lift if you're lifting. Slowly lower down. Let's just go swivel around to the other side. Of course, you don't have to swivel around, you can just roll around on your mat. Last 10 seconds. Let's get ready, get set up. Check everything's all in line, the band's not gone up your legs. And here we go, lift off. Find your strong plank first, and then some slow and controlled lifts. Keep pushing that hip up to the ceiling. Just kick my plant. 20 more seconds left. Doing great. Keep breathing. Keep the core engagement. The more tired we get, the more we forget about the core. But this is all core, this workout. 10 seconds. Remember, you can get rid of the band. Check that hip, check that arm. Final 5, 3, 2, and lower down. Remove the band. That there, so we just remove the band. I'm gonna hug one leg in, little stretch for that glute, and then the other side, little stretch for the other glute. Ooh, feels good. And that there was your nice quick activity completed. Nice quick 15-minute core mini band workout. You smashed it.